Andy, I am here to talk to you about America's favorite day.
Oh, day.
Or time.
I thought you were going to say pastime.
Well, maybe forward time.
Okay.
It's called daylight savings time.
Spring forward and fall back.
I really like fall back, just like everyone
I
else.
love fall back.
Spring forward, as we did today.
Yeah, what if instead of Fall Out Boy, it was Fallback Boy?
They'd be really popular around.
And they only did daylight savings
I'm going
songs.
back.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah,
Nice
that
Fall
was
Out
good.
Boy joke.
So yeah, fuck today.
Follow us, Fall Out Boy. Follow out us.
It'd be nicer if they were a better band.
Yeah.
They kind of suck. But, go ahead and follow us, guys, where you can catch us shitting on you every single week.
And trying to talk about daylight savings time.
Yeah, trying and just shooting the wheels off it. So what was your point about daylight savings time? You forgot?
Well, no, I actually didn't have a specific point. I actually wanted us to fix it.
Really fucked that word up right there.
Specific point.
Specific.
I wanted us to fix it.
Okay, so how would we fix daylight savings time? Would we only ever fall back? Like spring back and fall back?
Yeah, because if we are continually falling back, then we're always just living the good old days.
Shit, you got me there, honestly.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, so you know what? U.S. government?
Fall back, spring back.
Yeah, let's only fall back and spring back now. Let's give ourselves that hour back.
So now this works. Imagine a congressional hearing, and we're up there. We're going, guys, listen.
Guys.
Okay.
Nancy Pelosi, you old gremlin-looking bitch.
Yeah.
Who fed you after midnight? Now, guys, listen here. Real important. Give me my goddamn time back. Give it to me.
The congressman from Arizona would like to speak. Mr. Andy.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Talking about spring forward and fall back. Daylight savings times. You steal my time from me. These are my sleeping hours you're taking.
I don't know why I picked Arizona because they don't recognize.
Yeah.
I'm Adam.
And I'm motherfucking Andy.
Adam and Andy sliding down a straw like a stripper pole.
Goddamn right.
Welcome to Adam and Andy, the cutting edge of truth.
I forgot what the other one I came up with.
Andy came up with something.
Oh, yeah. What, the herpes of broadcasting?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, something ridiculous
That's
like
Andy's
that.
line.
Yeah. The cutting edge of truth and the herpes of broadcasting. We just don't go away.
I guess then there's a reason for that. We can kind of address it here right out of the gate.
Sure.
Because we have a lot to tackle here in the first opening segment. Then we can get into our news. But I guess first and foremost, we had another successful TikTok. Those of you that have come over from TikTok/Reddit, welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
It was an interesting one to pop off.
Yeah.
It created a lot of interesting dialogue. And what we're referring to for suds that might not have seen, and that's fine if you haven't, it was in reference to the blind date where the woman brought 23 members of her family.
Yes. So it was 25 people total, and somehow tallied up to $124 a head.
I don't even know how you do that. It must be alcohol. Alcohol will do that.
Yeah. Maybe alcohol is why the person stayed.
I can't even fucking face.
Just got absolutely blasted.
I'm I gotta go. I gotta walk. I can't even drive, so I gotta start now.
Yeah, I gotta go. You're a bitch.
Bye.
See ya.
But no, so that one got big. I mean, it had a nice response on Reddit. I'll go through some of the numbers with you too, because it was on Reddit. It was bigger than our Rosa clip. Now, we didn't post Rosa.
No.
I posted this blind date one though.
Maybe that person just posted Rosa at like a better time that had more click-throughs.
And they could be. And one of the things I've caught on to as well is in the comments for that one, a lot more people were saying, where can I keep watching this? And this one, very limited.
Yeah.
But still, I had a comment out there that said, here's the source and the timestamp. Feel free to go to it. So we did have some folks come in and watch it, and we had some folks come and stay.
Yeah.
We had some folks come and stay and watch Sponge Member.
Interesting one to go for, but you know what? Hope you enjoyed.
Here's something even more interesting.
15 minutes you stayed around for that one.
That maybe you didn't catch on to. Now, with Rosa, we had, 100 more people subscribe.
Yeah.
With this one, we only had like 8, which is fine.
Sure.
Yeah. We've had people go to our Spotify and follow that. Yeah. So those numbers went up as well.
I wonder if that was from the feud.
What feud?
With Elite 8.
Oh, no. No. The numbers immediately after this was on Reddit.
Oh, okay.
Went up.
Interesting.
So I watch it pretty closely, and yeah.
Interesting.
So, very cool. I'm cautious about posting again if we have something pop off here soon, because one of the comments was, hello, my name's Rosa.
Oh, really?
Someone remembered.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, it's awesome to see a callback on Reddit. Like, that's like awesome.
Especially like 2 months after the fact.
Yeah. But then I'm like, will mods pick up that, okay, I used it for self-promotion.
Yeah.
No bones about it. The first one, the Rosa, we didn't know part in, so.
Well, can you not self-promote on Contagious Laughter?
Yeah, it's part of one of the rules.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. And so I'm kind of non-conspicuously doing it, or conspicuously, not non-conspicuously. Because I'm just putting, like, my title is Worst Blind Date video, and that's it.
Sure.
I'll wait a couple hours. If there is traction, I'll throw like a timestamp. If someone says, hey, where can I find this? I'll, find some more. So I am cautious about it, but they do have...
how would they know?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. If the mods see us enough, if we're familiar of enough of a face, and we don't have a huge following, like H3,
yeah,
thumbs up.
But how would they know that you're part of the podcast? That's my question.
Well, they can go into my user and see all like the podcasting stuff.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
So if you did it, you'd be harder to catch.
Yeah, fine. I'll start doing it. I'll just make a dud account.
Yeah. So not everyone sees your porn.
There's a lot. There's so much porn out there.
Oh my God.
Dude, my Reddit front page, when I log in, within like the first 2 or 3 like things that pop up, it's porn.
Really?
Yeah. I've subscribed to a fair amount of porn on Reddit. I'm not even gonna lie about that. There's no point to hiding that fact. We all watch porn, just mine is typically through Reddit because there's a lot of good amateur shit.
They know it. They know it.
There's a lot of good amateur shit out there on Reddit.
So that's all I got, just for the first addressing out of the gate.
Porn.
No.
Oh.
Mini viral moment. Cool.
Our third most popular TikTok.
Which is kind of crazy, but fun.
Yeah, and a lot of misogynistic comments.
Yeah, I guess we really didn't mention that, but it is true.
Yeah, a lot of really spiteful men out there. Kind of took me for a loop, but some guys are assholes.
Yeah, loop boop.
Yeah, loop poop.
But I have nothing else to add in that regard. But you know what time it is?
It is ale time!
You looked at this camera.
I did! Not doing it again!
And then we have art right here.
We have Darth Vader.
Maybe you mentioned cycling things out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a few things to address here. First of which is from our friend, Crumpside. Oh, we said it at the same time. You knew what I was doing. Okay, good.
Yeah. He wished me a happy birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
He
very sweet.
sent me a message on TikTok and wished me a happy birthday. It was super sweet of him. Thanks,
That's
man.
nice.
Yeah.
And I did tweet about it.
Oh, okay, cool.
But him reaching out, I'm not taking away from that. Him reaching, because he needs to know.
Yeah, thanks, guy.
Yeah. But he said, anyway, feels great to have you two back. Generally felt like I was missing something last week.
Aw.
Referring to
The week break that we took.
Yeah, which was when we didn't post
It was after.
Belugamy. So we didn't post Belugamy in a while. Or nice. I think it was nice. Might be a good idea for Andy to at least read the articles just a little.
Yeah. That one got away from me pretty goddamn quick.
Anyway, can't wait for the next episode. Much love as always. Crumpside Hayden.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for reaching out.
And
yes, I will in the future skim read the articles a little bit.
Yeah.
So that I don't come across that again.
I would turn this over and have you read this one. I think, but logistically, it's going to be a little bit tough. You might see why.
Okay.
This one's from Aussie Sud.
Hey!
Rez.
Hey, fuck yeah.
Hey guys, the booze story about the dinosaur exhibit refund in the latest episode reminded me of this crock of shit that happened in our state. It happened back in 2020, so it's an old story now. Well, we don't care about time, so it's okay. But it's just so sad to look at. So I'm going to open it up. It's from the Daily Mail.
Okay.
And the headline is, Ho Ho No! Oh, wait. This is a perfect time for...
No.
Dismal Santa's Village at shopping center, which charged families $130 an entry, is shut down after furious customers demanded their money back. An event promoted as a Christmas winter wonderland has been shut down. There has been widespread criticism of the Santa's Village event in Adelaide. Photos of the $38.50 a ticket event show handmade cardboard decorations. So I guess it's kind of Fire Festival-y. Uh-oh. Oh, I lost my screen for a second there. Oh, this website's going to kill my computer. But it sounds like a Santa's Village attraction at a shopping center has been shut down after furious families demanded refunds due to the dismal state of the Christmas installation. Families vented outrage over forking out $132 for a group ticket.
Rez, what did you send Adam? I've never seen him have to pick up his laptop to read something before.
No, it's okay. It's as normal. The fallout was so extreme that the landlord for the actual mall ordered the venue be shut down, the Santa's Wonderland, on Thursday, and refunds issued to attendees. What happened? Organizers promoted the event as a truly unique white Christmas to remember, featuring a train ride, ice skating, and photos with Santa. Instead, those who bought tickets were met with a sparse array of amateurish installations scattered around the concrete floor of a vast warehouse, such as a maze made of crowd barriers covered in tinsel and a polar train which is made of flimsy carriages pulled by a mobility scooter.
Oh my god. Dude.
This took a second, but there, we made it.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Hell yes. That's the worst Christmas of all time. Could you imagine being one of those families? Raz, were you affected by this?
$132 to go in?
To go into a vast warehouse with like probably 6 things?
I need to share some of these pictures. Look at this.
What is that supposed to be? Is that a gingerbread house?
I guess. This is so shitty.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay. There's a lot of pictures.
This makes me think of the one thing
this.
that internet historian covered. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's so pathetic. But the one thing that internet historian covered where it was like,
DashCon.
yes, DashCon for My Little Pony.
No. It was the Tumblr Con.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and their ball pit. Oh my god! And someone had pissed in it like the first day that it was there.
And it deflated.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, hey, the hotel's about to kick us out. We need to raise, $8,000 right now. And everyone's like, oh, scrummaging. And then one girl is in there and goes, this is extortion.
Yeah.
You got us all here and you're asking for money. And then they all paid it, and they all were singing We Are the Champions.
Yep.
And then all of them did the I Volunteers tribute.
Yeah. Yeah, they did the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
I can't remember the little girl's name that does that whole thing that kicks that off, but just Rez, did you go to this? Were you personally affected by this?
I hope not.
Is this why you're so upset?
All the best. Love you guys. P.S. Emu. Oh, he's pronouncing emu.
Yeah.
And he's telling us, he said, so he gave us kind of like a phonetic thing. EEM-YOU.
Emu. Emu?
That sounds right. Emu.
Look at our suds teaching us shit. Making us learned men.
We're an educational program.
Yeah. You do want to put the...
I'll just put it right here.
Okay.
And I have, and you have no idea what this is.
No.
Again, this is a long intro. I'm not even talking about this.
Oh.
We'll get to that.
Oh, wow.
I have another bit of mail.
Oh, okay.
From someone who you haven't heard from in a while.
Okay.
And you're going to be very excited to hear from this
Is it
person.
B?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's Greg.
Oh!
Oh my God.
Greg!
Oh my God.
Yes! I'm so excited, guys. He's never returned my volley. Ever.
And he's just doing a nice, fun thing now.
I love this.
Because, he's just a nice person.
Can we make a drop out of me screaming his name right there?
Yeah. Why not?
And just deafen Vadis every time it plays?
Yeah, sure. So he sent me a video, and it was a concept I've never thought of. Mm-hmm. But it was this, I guess, professional chef or just a guy that knows how to cook. One or the other.
Okay. Pretty vast difference
and
there.
He was pondering how to cook up certain Pokemon. Because if you think about it, we have animals. And
Dragonite would be the best.
Well,
I bet
leads me to the
Dragonite.
question. So he was asking, which Pokemon would we have, and how would we prepare it?
I bet Dragonite would be like the Wagyu of Pokemon.
I mean, so maybe.
Or Snorlax. Those Snorlax might be too
The
fatty.
reason I say maybe, because like dragons are reptiles, and reptiles are somewhat adjacent related to like chickens and birds and stuff.
But have you seen how fat he is?
It's gonna be like a juicy chicken.
Yeah.
Could be.
This is a really good question.
Yeah, really think about this.
See, I don't know. I really only know like the original 151.
That's all I care about too.
Like I don't know any of this like new generation shit.
No, me neither. I mean,
So,
it has to be like
It couldn't be Onyx
No, he's just rocks.
or Hitmanly or
Yeah,
Hitman-chan. Because there's one about Bruce Lee and one about Jackie Chan, and it's Hitmonlee.
and Hitmonchan.
Okay, it is Hitmonchan?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was going
Those
super
be fine.
racist
I mean,
there for a second.
Yeah, no. But they might just taste like people. I don't know.
Hey, some people.
Tastes good.
Yeah, some people claim that that's the best meat out there. It's the.
All right, I'm pulling. This is gonna be different. I'm just
Okay.
gonna get weird with it. I'm just gonna say Grimer. Gonna taste like bubblegum. Boom.
He would taste like bubblegum. But man, this is actually a really good question that you've posed here, Greg. Like, what would be the tastiest Pokemon? And it would have to be one that Magikarp. Magikarp. He softens himself up.
Why not Gyarados?
No, he'd be grimy. He'd be tough.
Yeah.
But Magikarp,
We're losing all of our suds that don't know anything about Pokemon.
if you don't know anything about Pokemon, then what fucking rock have you lived under for the last 30 years?
You mean Brock? A Pokemon joke.
That was a pretty good old man impersonation there. I would say Magikarp, man, because it just like flops around like
Yeah.
beats. He softens himself up.
Okay. I'll follow that up. It seems like the seafood stuff is a great option. I'll say Cloyster.
Oh,
That's like you get in the center there, that nice, juicy little center.
yeah. Tell me more about that nice, juicy little center.
Saltwatery.
Kind of tastes like copper sometimes.
Yeah. Picks up some sediment. That's fine.
Oh, God.
All right, so now transitioning to the last thing of our intro. This is a long one. Oh, go ahead.
Real quick, Greg, I want you to follow up. Who's your Pokemon? Who would you eat?
Yeah. And now he was honest. He said, I have a few to catch up on. And I gave him a warning. I said, well, hey, don't listen to Sponge Member at work. And he said, okay, point taken.
I think I brought this up on the podcast. I very specifically requested my mother not listen to that episode.
Yeah.
Except for the last one.
Last one's great. Beluga Me. It was great.
Well, no, I'm talking about the last story.
VeggieTales,
VeggieTales.
Yeah.
I was like, I still think about that. It has stuck with me. It's a perfect love story.
Do they ever come together?
Oh, they definitely come together.
They go out to the veggie patch and roll around in the dirt.
They got fucking weird and nasty.
No, it's love making, so it's like it's passionate and it's close. It's not like different positions.
I don't know about that.
I feel like a cucumber and a tomato can only do like one thing.
Yeah, penetration.
No, the grapefruit method.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they're just really good at docking.
Anyway, so one last thing I wanted to do here with Andy as part of our intro, our super mega intro.
Would you ever dock with someone?
I don't even know that concept.
You don't know what docking is?
Oh, bro.
You know what docking is.
You watch Interstellar.
You honestly have never heard of the phrase docking.
You've said it here, and I think we've had the same conversation of I don't even know how this concept works. Don't explain it. We have things we're working on.
Hold on! The Suds need to know this. Docking is a very sensual, close thing that two men can do with each other. Now, the only thing that has to happen is one of these men has to have foreskin.
Oh my God.
Because docking is where you take the two tips and you touch them. And then you take the foreskin and you furl it over the other one. And then you just kind of sit there and marinate for a while.
It's a bit like eating fondue.
You just kind of fucking hang out. You just like look each other in the eyes, like as the foreskin is just like furled over, just like hanging out. So that's docking.
Does one of the guys say you owe me rent for living in my space?
You know, maybe if both of them have foreskin, like you can like kind of like jerk off back and forth and like get the foreskins over each other's tips.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we call that a Chinese handcuff.
Holy shit. You just invented a whole new name right
and
there.
And it works.
It really does. This is the most wild-ass intro of all time. We're going to have to go really quick on our stories.
Oh, we'll fly through it. I already know it.
He has refused to let me look at these.
I want you to try these.
Okay.
These are jelly beans.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to tell you.
Are they like the weird Harry Potter ones?
No. It's not being like booger and stuff.
I mean, I can see the...
How much did you see?
I saw margarita.
Okay.
And churro.
Okay.
I hope everyone enjoyed their lesson about docking. Hey, dude, Adam and Andy docking.
Here we go. I want you to have this one. We're going to kind of...
This is clearly pina colada.
You're close. It's horchata. That's fun.
Okay.
Here's another one.
Looks like booger. I don't like that one.
That one is guacamole.
That is not guacamole. That's pretty fucking far from guacamole right there.
We got some of these other flavors out of here. Oh my God. No, don't eat. That's the last one.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Here you go.
Isn't that guac? No, that's guac.
No, yeah, this spotted one is guac. That's a clear one.
I can't tell.
Is it sweet?
No.
Oh. Maybe that one's guacamole.
What was that supposed to be?
Margarita. I thought maybe I confused it. No, I think you had margarita. Yeah, do the brown one.
The brown one?
Yeah, do the brown one.
Yeah. Like licorice almost.
Yeah, that one is the churro one. Weird.
Yeah.
Now do this one.
Not a fan of that one. Oh, salsa.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. A disgusting salsa, but salsa.
This is the last one.
The beans?
It's beef taco. I know I have all these on the table now.
That wasn't great.
This is the taco truck jelly bean bag. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I don't know how well that's coming through. And that's, yeah, disgusting. Yeah. And I have a lot of these. I'm not going to eat all of these. Just to go back down the beef taco for y'all.
Just take a bunch.
Oh my God. Andy, are you okay?
That was a really bad fucking idea. That was churro, salsa, and I want to say beef taco. Thank you.
No.
Hey, taco gay coming on through. Kind of sound a little bit like that wrestler guy who's dead.
There's a lot.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Oh, yeah, why am I forgetting his name?
Macho Man. Macho Man Randy Savage.
There we go, yeah.
Coming at you live.
Hey, Macho Man Randy Savage, can you announce our next portion?
We're going into the news.
That was good, yeah.
Man battling town over whether or not pot-bellied pig is livestock or emotional support pet.
Battling the town.
Yes. This man is battling an entire town as to whether or not he can bring his pig with him to places. I think she can kind of hone in on you when you're feeling bad because she wants to come in and snuggle with you. Wyvern Flat said about his pet pig, Ellie.
I'm hearing a story about a pig and eating like pig shit.
Yeah, you are.
Back in the bag.
Canajoharie, New York.
So it's a New York town, and a guy's fighting over having an emotional support pig.
Yeah. Ellie, the pot-bellied pig, snuggles up to Wyvern Flat when he watches TV and sometimes rolls over to let him pet her belly. The 110-pound pig is family.
That's a light pig.
That is a light pig. Excuse me. The 110-pound pig is family, Flat says, an emotional support animal who helped him through a divorce and the death of his mother. Officials in his upstate village of Canajoharie see it very differently. To them, the pig is a farm animal. Flat is harboring in the village illegally. The case could soon be headed to a criminal trial.
Criminal trial.
But it has already caught the attention of pig partisans who believe the animals should be respected more as companions instead of just a food source.
So wait, why are they all hot and bothered to be like, you can't have your pig in the house?
Dude,
in your house?
This is a long fucking article. I'm going to cut it off there because I imagine it's just going to
just kind of
repeat itself. Well, I imagine it's going to go to a criminal trial because I guess you're not allowed to have farm animals in this village.
That's stupid.
It is quite stupid.
Just let him have his pig. It's not even a big pig.
Hey, maybe they just are short on bacon in that village. And that's why they're like so gung-ho about getting rid of this fucking pig.
The town is run by the pork mafia.
Yeah. And, he hasn't...
some of our supply.
He hasn't been paying his monthly fees.
Yeah.
For their protection. And now, instead of protecting him...
They're going to kill him.
They're going to kill that fucking pig. Yeah. Ellie.
This is the kind of the plot to Pig.
A little bit.
A little bit.
I thought you were going to go with The Last of Us, but that's close enough.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, this fucking guy, he fucks the pig.
No, okay, I'm not going. I'm more endearing. Like Pig, it's a good companion. Where
Nick Cage fucked that pig.
Well, Nicolas Cage lost his wife,
And he
right?
fucked that pig.
He did not fuck the pig.
He fucked that pig.
I'm not doing this. I'm not going down that road. Not for any gross bestiality reasons, which is fine and it's honorable and warranted.
So Adam just said he likes bestiality.
No.
He supports bestiality, guys.
No.
That's what I heard. Roll the tape. Because that's something we can do here. I like bestiality.
I mean, how can we say that we don't when we have a whole episode about, a squirrel and a sponge boinking?
Yeah, a sea sponge.
But no, I mean, this guy lost family members, both through the court system and through life.
What if the wife divorced him because of the pig?
Because he's having too much sex with the pig.
Because he just can't stop porking this pig.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I got jokes too, motherfucker.
That's all, folks.
Giggity, giggity, goo.
Yeah. I kind of mixed Quagmire and
A little bit.
Porky Pig together.
Do you think...
Oh, no, that's Donnie from Wall Thornberries.
Oh, yeah. Do you think Porky Pig ever got it on?
He never wore pants, so...
Maybe
not.
Were we looking at a bunch of animal junk as kids?
Suggested animal junk, yeah.
Looney Tunes, you cocksuckers.
Why does Bugs Bunny feel the need to wear a full uniform in Space Jam when we've only seen him naked our entire lives?
Wow. You just ruined my entire childhood with a really simple question right there. I've genuinely never thought about that before.
Let's put a capper on this story. Okay? Does this man have the right to have a pig in his house?
No.
I'm going to say yes.
That's because he supports bestiality. I, for one, think it's kind of weird for humans to fuck animals. But, I mean, Adam, that's okay if you're into that.
So we last week, our cover story was a man with a fetish for balloons.
For balloons, yeah.
And we love the idea of him doing such specific sexual acts with those balloons.
Making cock rings.
And you're going to say simply that this man cannot just live with his pig.
He can't fuck this pig.
No, he can't. And that's true. That breaks the law.
I mean, he can fuck the pig if he so pleases. But the village is just tired of him walking around holding his pig at his dick and just walking and humping.
What?
Really, this man should go to fucking jail. I'd say kill the man, eat the pig.
Adam and AnA, kill the man, eat the pig.
Save the cheerleader, save the world, but kill the man, eat the pig.
Man, wouldn't that be ironic if the pigs arrested this guy because he owned a pig?
Real quick.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about how much that news intro slaps?
It's great.
It's
excellent.
It slaps. And isn't that what got us claimed on YouTube?
Yeah, if I do too long.
Yeah. If it plays more than 5 seconds, YouTube immediately claims the video.
So if I use it for this segment, this little portion, it's legal, I think.
Huh. But it's royalty free, right?
I think.
All right, let's move on to the story. We're incriminating ourselves.
This is a story from one of our favorite states, and we haven't addressed...
Florida.
Nope. What's another state we have talked about a lot?
Delaware.
No, you talk about that a lot. That we talk
Alabama?
about... No.
Mississippi?
No.
California? Oregon?
Michigan woman pleads guilty after trying to have ex-husband killed through fake Rent-A-Hitman website.
I really hope that the URL was rentahitman.com Or maybe rent-a-hitman.gov.
Maybe they won't show it just for, purposes. A Michigan woman could spend up to 9 years in prison for trying to get her ex-husband killed. She used a fake website called Rent-A-Hitman to try to solicit the murder of her former husband. And she used a pseudonym, but entered her real information at the end of her service request.
Oh my God. How much was it?
Okay, good. They do go through that. I'm almost done. So the domain was created by a cybersecurity test site, and the owners of it are the Michigan State Police. An undercover detective met with her at a cafe when she said she wanted to have her ex-husband murdered. She gave the detective his home address, and work schedule. She also said she would pay $5,000 for the murder. At a second meeting that same day, she gave the detective $200 as down payment.
What?
She's charged with solicitation of murder and using a computer to commit a crime. She pleaded guilty to both charges.
Using a computer to commit a crime.
Yeah, that's a heck of a...
That's a made-up charge.
We need something else to put a second charge on here.
Well,
she used LimeWire.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
But there is an actual phrase in the police community.
Oh, yeah, you know this stuff.
The magic pen.
Okay.
So it's like when a cop pulls over a black person they're profiling, and they're trying to figure out a reason, like, how can I get them a ticket? They'll use what is called the magic pen. They'll make up charges that the person knows nothing about. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's like in shows and shit where you see like a cop that has nothing to do, so they break out a taillight and they say,
yeah, your headlight's out.
Yeah.
Your taillight's out.
Taillight's out. So that's why we pulled you over. Now I need you to get out of the car. We're going to search your trunk. Like, it's actually called using the magic pen. And I guarantee committing a crime using a computer is not a fucking real charge.
Could that be like along the lines of like the To Catch a Predator stuff? Even though a lot of those cases like were dropped because they in some way were considered entrapment.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So
lot
like
of them were dropped.
the Dateline
with
the one guy.
I'm Chris Hansen.
Yes. Really, most of those were dropped.
Most of them were dropped. Yeah. Some of them, like the more, I guess, like aggressive stuff, and they had like were on probation or something. I think those didn't work.
Sure.
But a lot of them fell through because I guess the lawyers or whatever picked up on, hey, these guys probably wouldn't have done it if you didn't have someone say, or I guess agree to meeting up or whatever.
Yeah.
So it could be like this. Hey, website, basically, they said they wanted to meet up.
No, I think it's a bit different. I think it's a bit different between pedophilia and trying to hire a hitman.
Those are different things, but both of them bad.
Both of them are very bad. I would say hiring a hitman is probably a little less on the bad side than trying to fuck a child.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the morality of, is pedophilia worse than taking someone's life?
I would say yes.
Huh, yeah.
Because you're ruining that life.
We should ask Fuck Chuck Sud and their countdown.
What was it like fucking that child? Now, what's that for you? You like that, Fuck Chuck Sud?
Take that, Fuck Chuck Sud.
Hi.
Tim.
I want to immediately...
Oh, I thought he was going to say his co-host.
No,
Yeah.
I want to immediately follow this up and say I'm not accusing Tim of being an actual pedophile.
Or Fuck Chuck Sud.
Or Fuck Chuck Sud. I'm not accusing anyone of being an actual pedophile here.
Because that's a crime, too.
Yes, let me make that absolutely fucking clear. I'm not actually accusing anyone of this horrendous act. Moving on. But yeah, the morality, I would say hiring a hitman is probably a little less worse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. I mean, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to, like, poke buttons and, razz you up a little bit.
Sure. We already got that from Greg.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah. You went balls to the wall, which is a strange phrase.
That is kind of a strange phrase. Let's break that down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Are we moving away from Rent-A-Hitman website?
Yeah, fuck that.
Okay. Yeah, she got arrested. She's stupid. But
Yeah, she's an idiot. Balls to the walls. Do you think...
No, it's singular. Balls to the wall.
So balls to the wall. Do you think that there was actually a time when a man was so interested or like going like so in his head about something, he actually, the only course of action he thought to take was to walk up to a wall and physically place his balls on it.
See, I think when you think balls to the wall, you're to the extreme. So I think it's when you're going through a wall, you're going balls first.
But that's like that's the worst way to try to go for a wall. You're just racking yourself. These balls, I don't need them.
They're impervious to pain.
Just like imagine Nick here coming up on a wall.
Yeah, where are you going with this? Yeah.
And
well,
then,
we have walls behind us.
Oh, yeah, we do. And he just kind of throws nuts at it first. Why would you do that as a man? Why?
Well, so guys are stupid, right? And guys would do stupid things to try and show that they're tough. So I think...
You mean jackass?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the whole purpose of Jackass.
But they're doing it for our entertainment. There are also idiots at bars that are like, I'm going to take this bottle and smash it over my head to show I'm the real deal.
So Eric Andre.
Okay, well, he's showing he's crazy, and that's all like sugar glass. So, no.
Well, no, not on the set of Hot Ones when he was just grabbing plates and breaking them on his head.
Really?
Yeah, have you not seen that
I
episode?
haven't seen that episode.
Oh, yeah, it's his first time on Hot Ones. He eats a Da Bomb, and he like just takes this plate and just like slams it over his head, and he grabs a pitcher and slams it on his head, and he's just breaking shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and even Sean Evans on the other side is like, "Are you okay? Stop bringing him stuff." He just keeps breaking it.
I don't know. We should ask Eric Andre. Eric, what do you think of balls to the wall?
Yeah. Do you think Johnny Knoxville has ever thrown himself first? Like balls first at a wall?
Has to. I mean, he's shot himself with a gun.
That's right.
That's how he got famous. So,
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a Paramount Plus?
Yeah.
Have you gone back and rewatched the first 2 seasons of Jackass?
I need to go back though.
It is weird.
I'm sure it is.
They are so young.
And they have no money.
No. It is all guerrilla.
Yeah.
What they're doing. And it's shocking that they aren't arrested. Because in season 1, it's
Johnny Knoxville, Bam. No, Bam's probably not even there yet.
No, he is. But it's all his bits of from CKY days.
Yeah.
Do you remember those?
Yeah, he made those videos or whatever.
Yeah,
Brian,
but it's all those ones where he's just beating the shit out of Phil constantly.
Oh yeah.
But no, it's who's the party boy that always is running around in a thong?
Chris Pontius?
Yeah, Chris Pontius.
Yeah.
There's a bit they did where they lock Chris Pontius in the trunk of a car, and it's Johnny Knoxville driving him. He's like, "Hey, where's a rope store around here?"
Oh yeah.
And
he jumps out of the
trunk.
truck.
He jumps out and he's just running just down the street naked. And just how were they not arrested for that?
I don't know.
Goddamn Jackass boys. Let me get this pulled up right quick. Things get real batty when Real Bat appears during screening of The Batman. Nice. Didn't expect that to be the long one.
I didn't either. I forgot we had the short one.
Nice. Nice. The Austin, Texas-based movie house and eatery by Cinepolis. I think that's how I pronounce that. It says the Bat.
Oh, yeah, I have one of those near me too.
It says the Bat was likely released into the theater as a prank. There's a video here. I'm not going to play that.
Nope.
Moviegoers in Austin, Texas got to see more than one type of bat during the screening of The Batman this weekend.
Well, yeah, if you've seen the movie, you do.
Idiots. An actual bat was spotted swooping around inside the theater, putting the movie on pause while management called animal control and tried unsuccessfully to get the critter out.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to catch a bat.
Guests were offered their money back, but most chose to stick it out and watch the film Bat and All.
I probably would have too.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to attack you.
No, but if it did, they do carry rabies.
Well, I'm about to get to that.
Oh, nice.
The movie house and eatery by Cineopolis says the bat was likely released into the theater as a prank. The theater's general manager, Heidi Dino, said they will be adding additional security and checking all bags upon guest entry. There were no reports of anyone being bitten during the incident. Less than 1% of bats in the wild have rabies.
Oh, well, thank Christ. There you go.
That was a short story.
Yeah. I mean, I would have stayed. And I guess, are we at that point now? We talked about, or we'll kind of discuss the movie a little bit?
Yeah. That was actually one of the reasons I chose this story.
Okay, perfect.
So, I mean, there's really not much out of there. This was kind of like a build-up segue into us talking about the movie itself.
Yeah. So I'll say, and now for audio listeners, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. Maybe I'll like add a sound. Oh, how about this? I'll say, we'll do some silence and I'll add a sound below it so I don't have to cut shit. Okay, ready? Mm-hmm. Both, because I'll do it the same for the visual. We'll do it kind of at the same time. But anyone listening or watching, skip to this point. Oh, I'm sorry. Should skip to this point if you don't want spoilers. That should be enough.
And yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, honestly,
now everyone dies.
Yeah, as you said, the man bat
Yeah, that's right.
swoops in and kills everyone except for Batman because of some weird familial relation.
Yeah, I can't believe you like remember that almost verbatim. So I saw it the day before Andy did, and I told him like, "Hey, yeah, I'll tell you in detail everything that happens to enhance your movie going experience." And then I texted him and said, "Man Bat shows up," which is the only reason I know about Man Bat is because of Arkham.
The games.
Yeah, and that's it. Because they had like great lore in that. They went through all the rogues gallery and such.
I love the fact that they included the calendar man in those games.
Yeah, I know. He's super interesting.
And if you actually visit him on holidays,
those days, he'll say it.
Yeah. He has like a different thing for like every holiday.
And like I guess he's also mentioned in the actual comic, The Long Halloween.
He's the main guy. He is like the person who.
Well, he is part of it, but the main villain in
is
that
Two-Face.
is Two-Face. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's the one that like kicks everything off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is also an inspiration for the movie The Batman.
I would also like to say they take a massive inspiration from the movie Seven.
Yeah, that's there too. I guess what I'll say, I don't know. Maybe we give like our knee-jerk, I guess, review of it. We'll kind of go in depth on some points and then move on. But I mean, I loved it. The way I worded it to Maddie, and Maddie loved it too. Maddie's like, this past week, because she doesn't really even watch much movies.
Yeah.
And she didn't even feel like it was 3 hours long.
Oh, I did.
And now she's jazzed up to watch The Dark Knight because she's never seen The Dark Knight. So
2 wildly different films.
And so what I told her is I said, The Batman is probably the best Batman movie.
Yeah.
But The Dark Knight is the kind of, technically speaking, probably the better movie.
Well, as I like comparing them, it is known in the Batman, it is his second year being
year
Batman.
Yeah.
It is year 2. He is rough. He is figuring shit out.
I think year 1 Batman was a Frank Miller thing. So
but the Christopher Nolan Batman movies is him as like the playboy.
Yeah.
Like Bruce Wayne as a playboy.
He's already established, which is essentially his alter ego is Bruce Wayne. He is the Batman, and his alter ego is Bruce Wayne.
Yes. So
it's already been established.
Yeah, it's 2 like wildly different times in like Batman's career.
Yeah.
Where like what's his name? Why am I forgetting the actor's name?
Wait, for this one?
No, for
Christian Bale?
Yeah, Christian Bale. Christian Bale really hams up like being a playboy.
Yeah.
Like that's a whole like way that he gets around like being caught as Batman, and so he goes on like
on a yacht with
public,
models.
Yeah, like public vacations and shit, and then just sneaks off. Which in that, how is that not an issue with the models? Like, yeah, this billionaire playboy took us all out on the ocean and then disappeared.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're on a big super yacht or whatever, and everything's free of charge.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wouldn't be complaining.
Those models are taken out there, and it's the implication. They're not going to say no.
Okay, I wanted to say Companion Always Sunny Pod. I started listening to their podcast too. So yeah, okay.
It's
great.
the implication.
It's really great. Yeah.
They're not going to say no. They agreed to go on this trip because they all had the assumption they were going to have to fuck Bruce Wayne.
It's the implication.
It sounds like he's going to rape these women.
Yeah, but it's weird because it's like in today's society, we see billionaires as vile and kind of having secret lives that are abusing women. And
Jerry Jones? Are we getting...
Oh, I haven't even read much about it. I've heard about it. But no, separate from that is like we see this in popular media being Batman, and oh no, he's actually a really stand-up guy who's going out and is protecting the people, which is kind of the theme of the movie at the end is he is hope. He's not vengeance anymore, he's hope. But I don't know. Okay, more specifically... I think Robert Pattinson did excellent.
I thought now it's probably my favorite portrayal of Batman because it's such a rough.
It's raw.
Yeah, it's rough, raw. I mean, I had two big complaints about the movie.
Yeah, go for it. I love this.
One, it was an hour too long.
I'm fine with the length. I have no.
Could have easily been a 2-hour film.
I can see what you're saying, but I like I told you, I could stay in that. The environment was so thick and interesting.
I checked my phone like halfway through the film, and I leaned over to my brother. I'm like, "There's still another hour and a half to this."
I know you. Well, okay, you get to like the 2-hour mark, and you're like, "Okay, it's gonna wrap up now," and then it doesn't.
Yeah, it goes on. They pull a Return of the King. There's like 4 good endings to it.
Yeah, they do. Which that's kind of a compliment the way you did that, but okay.
Yeah, every ending is wrapped up nicely. Every ending has a bow put on top of it.
Procedural point.
Yes, but it didn't need to be that long. My second massive complaint.
Massive?
Why did no one shoot him in the fucking head? Everyone point blank shoots at his chest.
Yeah.
Throughout the entire film. He tanks like 500 bullets throughout this movie.
Yeah.
And not one fucking person shoots at his exposed mouth.
They could just be so scared.
And his cowl is leather.
Yeah.
Why did no one shoot at his fucking head?
Hold on. Okay, so that's a times-honored, like...
No, it's not.
Criticism of Batman. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Everyone always talks about how...
No one ever shot at Christian Bale's Batman.
Yeah, they did.
Barely.
Shotgun. They shot with a shotgun in the chest.
They shoot him in the chest, too.
Yeah, why didn't they shoot him in the face in Christian Bale movies?
Why didn't they? They held a shotgun at his head at the end of the film, and then it's like, oh, I'm not going to shoot you, hardy har.
Time-honored criticism of Batman. And that's the suspension of disbelief. You were watching a superhero movie.
I'm going to suspend these nuts all over Robert Pattinson's chin.
He's so beautiful.
I would like him to nuzzle with my nuts.
Yeah, let's see here. Any other points? Hey, Colin Farrell, excellent.
Adam and Andy, nut nuzzlers.
No.
Nut guzzlers?
No.
Cum nutters.
Wall of nuts. Walnuts.
Oh, okay. Walnuts. Yeah, Colin Farrell, best part of the film.
And he's got his own TV show, so it's also exciting.
Best part of the film.
Paul Dano was great. I think I thought about it. It's good that we didn't get much of him. You got like bits and pieces of him till the end. Okay, here's the real spoilery part. Okay, you know exactly what I'm going to talk about.
Where he's arrested and it's like Bruce Wayne. No.
When he's in jail and his whole plot's been foiled.
With Joker.
Yeah. Thoughts?
I think they chose a terrible actor to be Joker, but everyone has said that for every iteration of the Joker. So I'm sure he's going to do a fucking excellent job. But
we've all been right once.
Yeah, but if you look at the credits, they title him as Proto Joker.
Or no, they said Crazy Man in Jail or something like that.
No, well, if you go into like the IMDb, he's labeled as Proto Joker.
Actually in the credit roll.
Yeah, no, credit roll they didn't give that away, but IMDb, if you go to that actor's page, he's the Proto Joker.
So I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with it. We'll just see. Everyone on Reddit's pissed, and they're like,
"Of course they are." Reddit gets angry about everything. They thought they found the Boston bomber. That didn't go so hot, did it? Reddit.
That's not a great comparison, though. We're talking about a movie, but I get it.
I'm gonna hold your feet to the fire on that one, Reddit, like you're a person. So yeah, I thought Paul Dano was good. I think he shined in the interrogation scene with Batman.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was kind of, you're on the edges of your seat to see two actors act. Like,
And
they shared a screen.
Paul Dano is the best actor of our generation.
I mean, you can throw names at it, but I think his name can be included. I'm not against that.
I would say, I mean, he held his own.
Yeah.
And There Will Be Blood.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the biggest task.
Yeah, he went head to head with Daniel Day-Lewis. And you know what? He did just as good of a job.
Yeah.
He's the best actor of this generation. Tell me one who's better.
I mean, I'm not debating. Tell me anyone is better.
Tell me another one who's better. You can't, because he's the best.
See, I'm right. You're wrong, Adam. I don't even know what your case is. I just know it's wrong.
I will say I am curious to see what the Joker's going to look like, because he looked disfigured.
Yeah, all prosthetic-y and stuff.
Well, in the comics, he falls into a vat of acid.
Yeah, there's a lot of different origins.
Yeah, so I'm curious. That has to be the origin, because his face looked disfigured like it had been burned.
Yeah. Or cut up. It could be cut up.
So I'm curious if he fell into like the acid or whatever.
I don't know.
I also really hope we get a realistic depiction of Crocodile.
They tried that once.
That was Suicide Squad, and they made him like 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
He's like 14 feet tall.
And he's terrifying.
Yeah.
Lives in this. I remember they mentioned it in The Dark Knight Rises, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I want a realistic depiction of Crocodile.
Here's the thing is...
Hey, let's get Squirrel Girl up in here.
It's Marvel, but...
Oh, you're right. Yeah. You're right. Condiment Man. Let's get Condiment Man.
No, what I was going to say, though, is like... So these movies, like, inclusive of the Nolanverse and now this, are, like, so close to staying away from the supernatural stuff.
Yeah.
Like, there's some kind of legitimate reason for all these things happening. Like, there's nothing mystical or magical going on.
But we need that. Because are they trying to take this and have Robert Pattinson take over Batfleck?
I don't think so. They want it to be its own thing.
Because didn't Batfleck quit?
He did.
Yeah.
He did, but then, like, he's, like, rumored to come back for the, I guess, not for anything.
For Flashpoint, probably?
Flashpoint, and then... Which is, I guess, where you would introduce Robert Pattinson, but I don't think they're going to do it.
I'd love if they did.
Yeah, but I also want this to kind of be its own thing.
I also want Christian Bale up in that bitch.
Yeah, why not? You're bringing Michael Keaton back.
Yeah. Just, you know what? Have like a short cameo of all of them.
Yeah, but Val can't do it.
No, yeah. With his cancer. That old cancerous bitch.
I can't like get on that joke. Because I'm legitimately sad about it.
Well, he looks awful.
He looks really bad. And he sounds terrible, too. And it's sad, because he's actually an endearing, like, superstar kind of guy.
What if we killed him and ate his pig? He kind of looks like a pig. So we could just kill him and eat him.
I'm not going to do that. You know what? He's kind of like a pig in a wheelchair, kind of like that Stephen Hawking guy.
Hey, I'm Stephen Hawking.
Oink, oink.
I am hungry. Oink. Feed me. I'm Val Kilmer.
Oh, no.
Feed me food. Come over here and suck on my peen.
I'm Tim Curry. I was in Piggy Horror Picture Show. I think that's it. I mean, I loved it. I think we'll go back and see it again.
I thought it was good. I have no interest in seeing it again, especially not in theaters. It's too goddamn long. I mean, there were like
past it. I'm fine with that.
I read reviews of people who'd seen it like 4 times in 2 days.
That's too much.
And I'm like, it's not that good of a movie. It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
Don't get me wrong. I have my issues, my complaints with it. It's a fucking good movie
4
overall. 4
times in 2 days is half of a day.
It's 12 hours dedicated
so that's
in
12,
48.
That's 12.5% of a 4-day period.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I don't know. It's good. I won't treat it like I did The Return of the King and see it like 8 times in theaters.
No, and I don't think it warrants that.
I legit saw Return of the King 8 times. And I've seen it countless since.
Yeah, but also too, like, you remember what that movie did in the Oscars? It like swept.
Yeah.
So same deal.
Yeah.
The Batman. Oh, no. I think we're going to have an Adam and A produced movie called The Pigman.
The Pigman? And
Pigman.
Are we going to get Val Kilmer to star in it?
He might do it. I mean, I think as much as I'm sad about his current state of affairs,
And I
think he tries to accept it.
What if we keep him in his wheelchair, but when he transforms into the Pigman, it's still like disgusting fat Val Kilmer.
He's not disgusting and fat. He's just crippled.
He's pretty fat. In his crippled state, we just put like a fake pig nose, like that's on those strings where you can like pull it out, and we just put it over his nose, and there he is, the pig man, and he's unrecognizable because he already looks so goddamn much like a pig.
Okay, so moment of honesty here.
Mm-hmm.
How would you feel if Val Kilmer saw this and responded to it?
He never will.
No. Answer me honestly.
Honestly, I'd be pretty thrilled about it.
You'd be thrilled that he saw and responded in a sad manner.
I don't care if it's sad or
not.
not.
A human pig.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Are you kidding me?
No guilt or sorrow at
None.
all. And he's like, Andy, I'm in a wheelchair and I have a debilitating cancer.
I mean, yeah, you are a cripple. You're right.
No.
You are an invalid now.
Oh, no. I'm drawing the line in the sand right here. This is it. No, I can't do that.
I love whenever I just find a celebrity to just shit on for no reason
But like
and just
someone
go
that's like
head on into it.
someone that's like enjoyable by like everybody.
Is he?
I think so.
I bet he grabs pussies.
No.
I bet he did. And it's heyday?
See, hold on. This is a slander area. No. We're not going down that because then I can't deal with a lawsuit. I can't.
He will never see this.
What if? You know, we get big
This
enough.
ain't Marvel.
We just had a decently sized TikTok come out. Increase our following a little bit more. If we continue to do that, okay, and then all of a sudden...
He'll be dead by the time
all
we're
those,
famous.
No, not that, but all these internet folk are like, remember when Andy talked about how Val Kilmer was a pig boy stuck in a wheelchair who grabbed pussies back in the 90s?
Can that please be the title of our episode? Remember when Val Kilmer... Adam and Andy, remember when Val Kilmer was a fat pig boy who used to grab pussies back in the 90s?
I'm going to make it a big acronym.
What a great name for an episode.
Anyway, I think we'll move on to this last story of the night. Deer runs into hospital, up escalator, later is euthanized.
In the hospital? I mean, there's no better place for it.
A deer ran through the front door of a Louisiana hospital and climbed up an escalator Monday before it was captured and later euthanized because of injuries.
It's weird how we can't fix like a horse's and deer's bones.
Yeah, just like, kill it.
Yeah, just fuck that one in particular. Just kill it.
Well, okay, so I guess in the Val Kilmer case, you're like, he's sick, and it's like, oh, we can't help him.
Yeah,
Shoot him.
Just put an air gun to his temple.
Oh.
Put him down
there
like
would
a
be
pig.
blood.
Yeah, put him down like a pig. Like the pig man he is.
News outlets reported that surveillance video showed the animal bounding into Our Lady of the Lake Hospital in Baton Rouge through an open door and stumbling on the slippery floor like Bambi. I made that up. As stunned workers and visitors watched from a feet away.
What?
Oh, a few feet away, sorry.
Oh.
The deer regained its footing
I was
enough
about to
to
ask if
climb
you're on
up.
female first.
Nope, I'm on AP, actually.
Yeah, that's where I had my two.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
The deer regained its footing enough to climb up and down the escalator and reach the second floor, where it was finally corralled and held down by several people, including a law enforcement officer and another person in scrubs. The deer was loaded on a hospital bed that was rolled outside to a truck from the Wildlife and Fisheries Department. The animal had to be euthanized because of injuries, the agency said, adding there were indications it may have been struck by a vehicle before entering the building.
So it was just trying to get help.
That's exactly why I had this.
And
It's like,
we killed it.
the deer rolls in. He's like, guys, I'm hurt. I need help now.
He's like, all right. He sees the signs like, ER's up there.
I need to go.
And he's just doing this weird like deer run.
My leg's broken.
He gets upstairs and a grown-ass man tackles him to the ground. Doctor comes up
He's
with
like-
a scalpel and just slits his throat.
He's like, oh, good, I'm getting help. And
Oh, thank God. No! Why?
I'm bleeding out on the floor. And everyone like has their phones out recording.
Just recording. That's going to be some good venison right there. You know, they euthanized that motherfucker and then ate it.
Oh, yeah, must have. Well, I don't know. If you euthanize, meaning they had to shoot it in the head, because if they put any chemicals in, can't eat it.
Well, why would you?
And do that to good venison, mate.
Yeah. And it's in Louisiana.
Yeah. And the Wildlife and Fisheries Department picked it up.
They ate it.
Yeah.
They killed it, skinned it, and then ate it when the deer was just looking for help.
Okay, you know what? Deeper story here.
Val Kilmer?
No.
They're going to skin and eat him?
Please stop. The deer saw the Louisiana governor have an affair. The governor saw him.
Struck him with the car.
Started chasing him and hit him with his car. The deer was like, I need help, and I need to expose the governor. The governor heard that the deer went to the hospital.
Then called
a
the
law
wildlife.
enforcement officer was there, right?
Yeah.
They called in the cops to take the deer out.
A deer that can't speak.
Yeah.
Just like, eh.
Yeah.
Yes?
I was trying to think of like...
struggling.
no, I was gonna say like he's a deer whistle, but that doesn't make sense. But what is it? A whistleblower? And I was like, oh, a deer blower. That's where I ended up.
You know what? We once asked our suds if frogs had dicks.
Yeah,
And
that's the first line of our trailer on YouTube.
And no one ever told us if frogs have dicks. What does a horse dick look like?
A horse dick.
Yeah, or a deer dick. Sorry. We know what a horse dick looks like. That thing's terrifying. But what's a deer dick look like? Is it like a duck's? Like, is it corkscrewed? Is it like a cat's? Is it barbed?
That's kind of scary.
You ever heard cats fuck?
Nope.
It's terrifying.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's painful.
It's a truly terrifying thing to listen to. I'm going to tell you a quick story.
So we're moving on from
No, we'll come back to it.
Deerspiracy.
We will come back to Deerspiracy.
Please.
But
Lock that one in.
But this short story that I'm going to tell you, my last semester in college, I lived in a 300 square foot efficiency. And it was right off Shorty Row in Denton. And it was like kind of like near this like little wooded area. Now, I was in the far corner of this complex. And there was a little field and there was an electrical box out there.
Yeah.
Every night, I kid you not, without fail, 40 to 50 feral cats would go out there and fuck.
Oh my God.
And they would fuck in that field. And there was one cat, and I called him King Cat.
Sorry.
Because it was this beautiful white fluffy, like pure white fluffy cat.
Yeah.
And he would sit on top of the electrical box and watch all of the other cats fucking. They would fuck for hours.
Oh, and call it the cat's court.
Dude. Court of owls, but the court of cats.
Yeah, which actually, speaking of Batman, I hope they go court of owls. That'd be sweet.
There really feels like they're going that way.
Yeah.
But that many cats having sex is impossible to sleep through.
I'm sure. When you think about it too, like cats have no shame. Like animals don't have shame, really.
No.
So the cats just like let it out. Just.
They would fucking like trade partners. Like they would just like they were having cat orgies every night. And my neighbors would feed these fuckers. I love cats. Don't get me wrong. I have a cat. He's beautiful. Winter Bartholomew. I would refuse to feed these fuckers. Because that's how you get more feral cats.
Yeah.
Because they're going to go tell their other little homeless friends.
Yeah.
Hey, this human fed us.
And there's sex.
Dude, I asked my college girlfriend. She will attest to this. She stayed over one night and wound up leaving early because she couldn't sleep through the cats fucking. Because, I mean, legit, at like 10 p.m. it would start and it wouldn't stop till like 3 a.m.
That's a lot going on.
They would fuck. They would marathon fuck each other. Now back to Deerspiracy.
Hold on. Cat's wide shut. Next.
Oh, dude. Come on.
Now, Deerspiracy, this is how we're
Yes.
going to end the episode, right?
Yes.
And then we'll go into our close. So, the governor picked up on this going on, needed to silence this deer, and did it.
Okay.
And
So
that's really it. That's so we are the cutting edge of truth, and that is the story.
and we're the herpes of broadcasting. So the governor was having an affair. Is that what we're going with? Or,
Yeah, that's what we're going with.
Or did the deer catch him stuffing ballots?
That's it.
Yeah.
There you go. No, well, his mistress's name is Ballots.
God damn. Well, okay, one, that was super quick. That was really good. Two, what a stupid name for a human being. A little baby pops out in the world, and the doctor asked, what are you going to name it? Ballots. I'm sorry, like plural? Like ballots? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that way when she gets porked, they're stuffing my ballots.
And they say, I'm giving you my vote of confidence.
Confidence.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah. Got to get a cum joke in there.
Yeah. The AnA way.
We need to make bingo cards.
We should. I'm sure Andy and Adam and Andy. I said Andy. Well, yeah. I mean, I have my tropes too, but the Andy tropes are shitting on a random celebrity, talking about cucking,
Yeah, cooking is real popular.
talking about masturbating noises.
I don't know what you're talking about there. I've never done that.
I'm sure our fans, the Suds, can make bingo cards.
You know
I'm
what?
not doing it live right now, and I know you think that's fun. I think shine a light on all this just dumb shit. Oh, I win!
Suds, someone, email us like what our tropes are.
Yeah, it would be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to know what we do on a regular bit. We clearly know what our bits.
I think that'll help some of these new Suds that came in.
Yeah.
By the way, yeah, new folks that are here, you are now Suds.
They have not made it this far.
Oh yeah, I know. They left after Val Kilmer talk, but
No, if anything, they stayed for that.
because they knew it was coming.
Because that's on the bingo card. Val Kilmer, Pigman.
It's the one in the middle everyone gets.
It's the free one.
Yeah.
But instead of free, it says Val Kilmer, Pigman.
No, yeah. I mean, and then we can read it out what the bingo card is, and everyone can have I'm sure there's a bingo card randomizer that we can
I'm sure.
create, and our Suds can use during an episode and see if they win. And if you win, we'll send you a T-shirt or something. That's fun.
He brings that up, and we actually are working on T-shirts.
Oh my god, crazy. Anyway, yeah, Deerspiracy, stuffing ballots. He saw it happening.
He saw
The governor stuffing ballots.
the deer saw the governor stuffing ballots. A woman with the most unfortunate name on the planet.
That's weird. He's actually porking the ballots.
We've never referred to sex as porking. We've done it like 8 times this episode.
Yeah,
I love
but it works so well here.
It does.
Are we Adam and A, the Deerspiracy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
I mean, as soon as you said it, we knew it had to be Deerspiracy. So, the deer catches the governor porking ballots, runs. The governor sees the deer run.
And he says, the buck stops here.
God damn it. God bless you.
That's really good.
When are you having a kid? You've been dropping dad jokes left and right this episode.
Yeah, I know. I'm proud of it.
God damn it.
I'm like working some more into my brain.
I can see you thinking about it.
Yeah, you know, you dough. You know, I had to throw, because dough's hard.
Yeah.
Throw that out. But anyway, yeah, he sees
Yeah, I got
the deer.
nothing. So the deer runs off. He sees the deer. He thinks to himself, the buck stops here.
The buck stops here.
And then he calls the police. I'm going to say probably the commissioner.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Wright, and
Commissioner Gordon.
yeah, demands that he
Well,
go.
he's not commissioner in the movie yet, but that's fun. We still say it.
Yeah, he's what, the detective, I think. Yeah.
lead detective.
But he calls up Jeffrey Wright. He's like, hey Jeff, the deer caught me porking ballots. Jeff is, I mean, he's confused. He doesn't understand.
He's
He
like,
says, okay,
wait.
what do you need done?
Okay.
What do you need done? The governor says, I need you to go kill this deer.
Yeah, where is it? The hospital.
Why is it in the hospital? I hit it with my car. How did you hit it with your car?
Intentionally.
I drive a fast car. So then Jeff, my name's Jeff, goes to the hospital, tackles this deer who is just trying to get help because he'd been struck by a car. He doesn't really understand what he saw.
No.
He's like, okay, that human is fucking the other human.
Yeah, and then it fawned on him.
So then the deer gets to the hospital.
That's a good one.
Gets tackled by a cop.
Yeah.
Strapped to
A bed.
a bed. The bed is then brought outside.
And put in a fish and wildlife ambulance.
Where it is then thusly euthanized. In other words, killed, skinned, and ate.
I like to imagine a scenario where it went back to some office and was strapped into a chair and the governor came out, and he's just like, I know what you think you saw.
I don't know. It's a deer. It's like,
No. None of that. You didn't see it.
Just like punching this deer.
Shut the fuck up!
Just gets slapped.
Oh my god. And then like the deer's like so low on energy and just goes, ballots. Punching the deer. Shut the fuck up!
Kills the deer. Obviously beats this deer to death.
And then
The first human to ever punch a deer to death
yes.
is the governor of Louisiana.
And then cuts its head off, mounts it, puts it in his bedroom to forever see him stuffing ballots.
That's hell.
That's poetry.
That's not poetry.
Yeah.
That's hell. Now, when you said he was going to mount the head, I thought he was going to mount that head.
Oh. It's like, you want to see a stuffing? Louisiana style.
Louisiana style, eh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't like that Cajun accent. I didn't like that. This is such a weird episode.
It's been a while since we've recorded in person.
No, it's just normal.
I know, but
So it's always going to be a while.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, on these days where we do our dual recordings, usually the second one is a little bit smoother and not as wild ass, I think.
Yeah, because we had Nice
Yeah.
and Belugamy.
Well, and then especially with fucking daylight savings time,
I know.
it has thrown a wrench in my entire day. Like, I've been out of it the fucking entire day since I woke up.
Yeah.
Because I wake up and I see it's goddamn like 8:20 a.m. and I'm thinking to myself immediately, like, am I fucking sick?
Yeah.
Why am I sleeping so late? Because normally I don't sleep past like 6:30.
Yeah.
My body just wakes itself up.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So we've been going on for a while.
Yeah.
We're deep in the Deerspiracy. I think we can dive in later. Who knows? Maybe the deer lived or it died Kick-Ass 2 style and its children are going to come back for vengeance. Why that movie I picked? I don't know. Because we talked a little bit about Nicolas Cage.
That's right. He was in that movie.
He's Man-Bat or whatever. He's something. Man-Bat's the tick. But he looks like Batman. They say that it's a guy that looks like Batman.
That's right.
He's
yeah.
Bat Dad or something. Yeah.
I remember that now.
Anyway.
We're moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Here we are at the end of the episode, Suds. Thank you so much for listening. If you've enjoyed this, and I hope you have, go ahead and give us a follow on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok at adamalsoandy. We got 2 more Twitter followers too.
Oh, nice.
pretty
And
fun.
on TikTok, we broke 4K.
And then we were like, we had this trend of like just slowly going down. I think part of it is like people have like random accounts that are just like getting rid of.
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah, we were getting down. We were getting close to like 38, and we're about to go below it. And I got really worried. But then we broke 4K, so that's
Yeah.
great. We're close to 150 on YouTube now.
Are we really?
Yeah. Really close.
I think the last time I looked, we were at the 138, and we'd been at 138 for
For a while, yeah.
a hot goddamn minute.
Well,
Holy
137,
shit.
Yeah.
We're at 147.
Yeah. Sweet.
Let's get 3 more, guys.
3 more. Tell your friends. And go
Hide
ahead.
your kids, hide your wife.
Go ahead and give us a listen and a watch on YouTube, Spotify, and iTunes. Adam and Andy, give us a subscription on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify and whatever the fuck you do on iTunes, and leave us a review, comment, whatever. I don't care. I do care, actually. But do what you want.
Do you think B still listens to us?
I hope so. I kind of want to reach out.
I think you should, because I want my rule
34.
34. Been waiting a long goddamn
Do we still
time.
have a good vibe, do you think?
A good vibe?
Remember, like, I think B mentioned that we had a good vibe, and it's just good to listen to us.
Well, she came to us after,
Spectrum.
yeah, on the spectrum.
And I'm concerned we may have lost a good portion of those.
Most of those
Well,
people.
I think
Why did I say those people? I'm sorry.
Hayden's Spectrum person.
Hayden was,
And I
yes.
think Dutch Sud is as well.
Who's the very first one that used to reach out to us a lot?
Eli.
Eli. Fucking Eli. Where are you at, dude?
He reached out after family reunion. I think after these 50,000 ones, we'll get like 1 or 2 that'll actually like email.
Yeah.
So we might get one now who's reaching out and being like, this is great.
Eli.
I hope you think that.
Eli, come on.
I'll shoot him an email too. That'll be good. And then
Let's start emailing our suds.
hey, you listening?
You still here, bitch?
We like listeners.
Why aren't you listening to us anymore?
Go ahead and go to our website, adamalsoandy.com. And lastly, like we're talking about, shoot us an email, adamalsoandy@gmail.com. We'll read your nose.
I don't even know where you're trying to go
I
with
don't
that
know
one.
either. We'll read your emails.
We're going to read your nose.
Read
So
your nose.
send us a picture of your nose.
Your pig nose.
Yeah, only the finest of noses will be read. Jesus Christ. This is such a wild ass
It's
episode.
weird, and I love it. And I have nothing else to add. Andy, do you?
No.
Well, Suds, thank you so much for listening. I'm Adam.
And I'm Andy. Show me your dick, show me your ass.
And your pig nose.